Hi, and welcome to Bits of Blender. I'm here with my boy Richard.
Hi!
And Richard has talked me into doing a quick bit on the game engine. So we're just going to do a real quick example here. I'm going to scale this, you know what? I'm going to scale this block just along the X and Y by typing S for scale and then Shift Z. So we just scaled it along the X and Y. Now I'm just going to scale along the Z, make it a little bit thinner. So I got a nice big block there. Then I'm going to add a couple more blocks. Or perhaps you call them cubes. Add one here. This guy, I'm going to make this a little bit thinner along the X. And I'm going to scale it up along the Z. Just alright. So we have our very interesting scene here. This, I'm going to call this the target. I'm going to call this the cannon. And then I'm going to add a UV sphere.
A cannonball.
A cannonball. I'm just going to call that a ball. So it seems a little less violent. And this guy, I am going to, well, let me not get ahead of myself. I'm also going to add an empty. Let's put that right about here. And I'll go ahead and parent it so that these guys can move together. Now this guy, what we're going to do is, in order to use him with the physics engine, we need to make these guys actors. So this is going to be an actor, and it's going to be dynamic. And actually this is going to be an actor. I'm not going to worry about it being dynamic right now. This one's going to be an actor and dynamic and rigid body because I want it to have some rolling physics. Dynamic means that the physics engine will work on it. Rigid body means that the it'll also incorporate rolling physics, objects rolling. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this have a box for bounds. And this guy, you know what, I'm going to make it an actor too. Make it dynamic. Have it a box for bounds. And here I'm going to keep that as a sphere, but let's bring the radius down a little bit. That's the radius that it's going to detect collisions and such. Let's see. And I'm going to just say apply scale and rotation to that, so it's not scaled anymore. And I'm going to type M to move it to layer 2. Okay. And now on the empty, I'm going to add a sensor, a controller, and an actuator. And I'm going to make it a keyboard sensor, and I'm going to click here and hit the space bar. So it's going to be sensing for a key press on the space bar. The controller, I'm just going to pass it through, so we don't have to worry about that right now. And then I'm going to go Edit Object, and I'm going to say Add Object. The object I want to add is the ball.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give it a linear velocity along, this is the x-axis, y, z. I'm going to do it along the local x-axis. So, for example, we'll give it a velocity of 1. And it's going to create an object. So you hit the space bar, that event occurs, passes it through here, it's going to create an object. It's going to create the ball object specifically, and it's going to have a linear velocity of 1 and a time. How many frames should it last? Let's say 60 frames. That'll be like a second. We'll press P to start the game engine, and then hit the space bar. That's probably not enough velocity, or perhaps there was too much mass for the mass. So let's maybe make that 10 times more. Hit P. Now the game engine's playing. Hit space. Boom. Oh!
Ooh, it hit right on the bottom.
Pretty neat, but we probably want more velocity, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, how about 50? I don't know what that'll do.
Boom!
Play. And now, go ahead, Richard, you hit the space bar.
Ready? Fire! It went right through it.
Yeah, it went right through it. So, all those comics you read about the Flash being able to move so fast that he can go through things is true. So let's see. Let's look at this from a more interesting angle. How about this? Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay, let's hit P to play. And then hit the space bar. Boom!
Oh, yeah!
So I moved my
turn.
part a little bit further. But
My
let's.
turn.
I'm just going to lower this just a little bit. Because, how about down to like 40? Hit play. Go ahead and hit space.
Fire! Boom! Ooh! Let's do it from the top.
Okay, let's hit escape. Look at it from the top.
Yeah!
Okay, but that would be, we're not playing.
Alright.
There you go.
Yeah!
Boom. And now if we hit look at it from the top with perspective. That's kind of neat. Go ahead, play.
Yeah!
Boom, hit it again. Too late.
Machine gun!
Okay, stop.
Oh, let's try it.
Play. There we go. All right, thanks a lot.
You could have a lot of fun with this. Bye!